This is Spotight TV, and I am your host, Christian Lestat Bucera. For the people at home, who are we here with tonight?
Len K.
And Monster Mark.
So what's going on here at Cat TV Studios?
Today was our auditions for Bridal Party Massacre, which we are shooting coming up in March and April of this year. It'll be co-directed by Monster Mark and myself. He can give you a little brief synopsis about the movie here.
Sure, it's about a guy who sees his fiancée cheating on him the night before he's supposed to get married to her, and loses it, and gets into a car accident, presumed dead, and all of a sudden the bridesmaids start going missing, and
Bloodily dying.
Yes.
As the film goes along.
Yes.
So I would say it's 70s, 80s style, like slasher movie. I know for myself it'll be a new kind of venture. It's not a karate movie, which if anybody knows my other stuff, it's kind of martial art based in sections of it at least. And this will be something new, something different. So Monster Mark wrote the script for this one. I've always kind of wanted to work with him since back in the day of Fist and everything else, but I know you were in school, there was other things and it just didn't happen. So I'm excited to get going on this one. I think the script I like the comedy, I like how he writes, I like how he develops his suspense scenes, and hopefully I bring something to the table that he'll get value out of, and we'll put together a good little project here.
Thank you.
Now I got a big question. What's all this news about that DVD you got there?
This one is the one that's out at Walmart and Kmart, the Midnight Horror Collection. I know, being from Erie, a lot of places here are going to have it, any Walmart or any Kmart, but it's also all across the country at those, so and Family Video as well. Locally, I think they've moved to like the newer released movies, but they're not on the new release wall anymore. I think they've moved to their older, newer movies. So, but yeah, it was exciting to get it all across the country. Especially with those, those were released singly, a couple of years ago now. So, the distribution company picked them up and saw them, and out of a bunch of library of films, felt those were worthy to go out there like they did, and I'm honored to have them out there.
Now, how long are you taking auditions for this new coming film?
Well, this one's going to shoot in, like we said, March and in April. So, we could audition, maybe for another month here and there if people wanted to chime in and audition, get something done. That's probably still doable at that point. But the filming dates will definitely be, March, April.
Now, how can they contact you?
They can contact me through Facebook, or, both of us are on Facebook. My email address is cousinbuckymark@yahoo.com. I'll spell it out for you later. But I also have a website, monstermarkweb.com. My email address is on there. You can contact me through that. Yeah, all the information's there. Just send us an email and, we'll talk.
Well, and this one, for you though too, this is like a newer feature thing.
Yeah.
I know you've had a lot of experience with shorts. If you want to talk about those.
Yeah, worked on a couple of shorts locally here, and I recently finished shooting one of what I hope to be my first feature. But this is really first collaborative between Len and I, as far as both of us working on the script and both of us directing it, and hopefully it'll turn out really good. I've got high hopes for it, and I think it should be a really good movie.
And I'm confident. Each film I do, we seem to have better talent, better everything. From film to film to film, I think it's shown improvement. From Killer Wolf especially. So, and this one isn't just because it's a co-project doesn't mean I'm treating it any different than any of the Killer Wolf babies. So, I'm really looking forward to this being better than my last work. So, and I think it'll get there. I think the talent's going to be in place for that. I think the script is very, very tight and good now.
The effects should be fun.
Yep. I think it'll be a fun thing, and it'll be a fun departure for me from martial arts stuff and from zombies and vampires and post-apocalyptic mayhem and stuff. This will be a different, the 70s, 80s style slasher film will be something new for me in terms of making, but not new for me in terms of watching, which I've done for a very long time.
Likewise.
Now, Monster Mark, since you're new to Spotight TV, never been on the program, you want to explain your history, how you got the name Monster Mark?
I kind of got that in college. I went to I went to Edinburgh and studied film, video production, and graphic design and art history. And then after graduated from there, I went to the Savini School in Manessas, PA, and learned special effects and got my degree through them. So I'm back here in Erie now. It's been a year and a half, and I've had pretty steady work doing effects and design, and it's been fun. So I just got the name Monster Mark just because I love horror movies. And
You've been doing this a long time, right?
I started messing around with makeup and like effects when I was in Roosevelt, so middle school, and I've just been tinkering around with it, and then I actually really wanted to learn it from pros, so went and took the classes, and here I am.
Got any shout outs and thank people for the support they gave you in the past?
I think my wife and my parents all the time, because they're always constantly supporting me and motivating me to keep doing what I'm doing. So
how'd you two meet?
Horror Fest.
I was gonna say it had to be the Horror Fest a few years back.
Yeah, seen him around here at Horror Fest, and that's been fun.
Absolutely. And Mark was always somebody like years ago when I saw a movie called Bad Friend that Dustin Austin had directed, and I saw it at a festival, and I thought, man, I've just got to try to work with this dude. I loved his movie. And I kind of felt the same way about Mark, and like I said, with schooling and stuff, it just didn't work out sooner than later, but it's here now, and I want to take advantage of it too. So, and hopefully I bring stuff to the table that might be different than what he's used to. So, but it reminds me a lot of back then when I saw Dusty's work, and I thought, wow, this is somebody I really want to try to work with. So, and I did a couple movies with Dusty, and those are the movies you're seeing in this set at Walmart. So, something went right there too. So, I have those expectations for this as well. So.
Now, one last question. What are you looking for this film? Like, type of actors or anyone that may be able to help with any talent? Like, what are you looking for from the general audience to come to you for the auditions or get a hold of you with anything that could help out?
Yeah, they really just have to just drop us questions or something.
You're looking for music or anything of the above that could help out?
We wouldn't turn down any submissions, put it that way.
We're certainly willing to talk to people and listen to what anyone brings to the table.
Like people who help out with makeup or, any of the above?
Well, makeup's pretty much Mark's deal. But, I mean, we always need people to, fill out our cast or, we're never going to... I try to make a point with all of them and, extras or whatever, it's called, it's thrown around there, but in Killer Wolf stuff, there are no extras. I mean... every part is important, you know what I mean?
So you definitely need more than actors, right? You need like a whole lot of people. Some people can't act because they're too shy, or
right. If they show the initiative that they want to get in, I'll get them in somewhere, But an extra role or a smaller role doesn't mean it's not important. I mean, without extras in a movie like Wars of the Apocalypse, that movie doesn't happen. So the extras were really critical performers in that movie to make that movie work. So. Yeah, there's just email us, ask questions. That's the best way I could say to go about it. Really, I mean, in terms of age ranges and stuff like that. I mean, with this script, the bulk I would say is between the 20 to 40 range or 20 to 35 range or so. But that doesn't mean somebody that brings something to the table can't be in it. So we're open.
Gonna throw an email address or contact one last time.
You can contact me through monstermarkweb.com. My email address is listed at the bottom. Also, I have a Twitter account through that, but I never really go on it. But we're on Facebook too, and can always contact us through that.
Yep, same thing. KillerWolfFilms.com, or just punch in Killer Wolf Films on Facebook, and you should like us. So go ahead and punch that in, and you will find us. So,
Mr. Kabazinski, you want to sign this one off?
Yeah, I don't have any cool nicknames or anything to do it. I mean, a lot of people call me a lot of stuff, but to those people, all I can say is, so hi. But other than that, I don't know. This is Len K, and you're watching Spotight TV.
Listen here, sport. You want a videotape? I'll take your camera. Put that on.
I guarantee you that. Christian the stat.
Sorry, am I in your way? No. Go that way. Go that way.
Well, I have to go that way.
Yes, you have to go that way. I'm telling you on camera, you have to go that way.
Why is that?
Start walking or you're going to get locked up.
Is there a law that says I have to go that way?
I'm going to count to 2. I don't care about a camera. Cameras mean nothing to me. I'm going to count to 2. Here, start walking. 1, 2, keep going. See ya.
Have a good day, sir.
Yep.